Hi everybody, this is my son. You want to tell him your name?
My name is LeBron.
And how old are you?
3.
And when is your birthday?
December 10th.
And LeBron wants to share with you a very special gift he has of knowing the capitals of some of the countries in the world. Want to start in Europe? Okay, what's the capital of Ireland?
Dublin.
And the United Kingdom?
London.
How about France?
Paris.
And Germany?
Berlin.
How about Iceland?
Reykjavik.
And Sweden?
Stockholm.
Norway?
Oslo.
And how about Finland?
Helsinki.
And how about Switzerland?
Bern.
And how about Austria?
Germany.
Well, it's a neighbor of Germany. What about Austria?
Vienna.
And how about Italy?
Rome.
What about Spain?
Madrid.
And Portugal?
Lisbon.
How about the Czech Republic?
Prague.
Yep. And what about if we move kind of down toward Asia? What about Turkey?
Manila.
Oh, no, Turkey. Turkey, we're going to go...
Ankara.
What's the biggest city in Turkey?
Istanbul.
Yeah. And maybe we'll go down toward the Middle East. What about Iraq?
Baghdad.
And Jordan?
Amman.
Yep. And what about Yemen?
Sanaa.
Yeah. And Israel?
Jerusalem.
Yep. And how about Kazakhstan?
Astana.
And Azerbaijan?
Baku.
And Uzbekistan?
Tashkent.
Yep. And what about Pakistan?
Islamabad.
Yeah. And what about India?
New Delhi.
Yeah. And Bangladesh?
Dhaka.
And what about Myanmar?
Yangon.
And Nepal?
Kathmandu.
And how about Thailand?
Bangkok.
And what about Indonesia?
Jakarta.
Yeah. And what about the Philippines?
Istanbul.
Well, that's Turkey. What about the Philippines?
Manila.
And how about Japan?
Tokyo.
Yeah. And what about China?
Beijing.
And how about Mongolia?
Ulaanbaatar.
What if we move to Africa? You want to go to Egypt?
Pretoria.
You want to go to South Africa? Let's go. What's the capital of South Africa?
Pretoria.
And how about Zimbabwe?
Harare.
And Botswana?
Gaborone.
Yeah. And what about Namibia?
Winter.
What is it again?
Winter.
Yeah. And how about Mozambique?
Maputo.
And what if we go up to East Africa? How about Kenya?
Nairobi.
And how about Uganda?
Kampala.
And what if we move over to West Africa and go to Nigeria?
Abuja.
Yeah, and Burkina Faso?
Ouagadougou.
Yeah.
You can't say that when you cough.
You can't say Ouagadougou when you cough. You're right. And what about Senegal?
Dakar.
And how about Ivory Coast?
Abidjan.
And Ghana?
Accra.
And what if we go to North Africa and we go to Egypt?
Cairo.
Yeah, and how about Tunisia?
Tunis.
And how about Algeria?
Algiers.
And what about Morocco?
Dakar.
Sort of sounds like a frog.
Rabat.
Yeah. And what if we go to North America and go to Canada?
Ottawa.
And how about the capital of the United States of America?
Washington, D.C.
And Mexico?
Mexico City.
Dominican Republic?
Santo Domingo.
Yeah, and what about Jamaica?
Queens.
Oh, well,
Kingston.
yes, good. The island of Jamaica, right? We live near Jamaica, Queens, but Kingston, the island of Jamaica. Yep. And how about...
That's where the J train goes.
That's the J train, absolutely.
He goes to Kingston.
Goes to Jamaica, Queens, sure. And how about Guatemala?
Guatemala City.
And how about El Salvador?
San Salvador. Let's get on the blue train.
Let's do it. How about Nicaragua?
Managua.
And how about Costa Rica?
San Jose.
Mm-hmm. And how about Panama?
Panama City.
Moving to South America, the last one. What about Colombia?
Bogota.
Yeah, and how about Ecuador?
Quito.
Yeah, and how about Brazil?
Brasilia.
Yeah, and Bolivia?
Bogota. Accra. Georgetown.
Oh, well, how about...
La Paz.
You got it, you got it. And how about Guyana?
Georgetown.
Mm-hmm. How about Peru?
That's where Jasmine lives.
That's where Jasmine lives, yeah. And how about Peru?
Lima.
And how about Argentina?
Buenos Aires.
Mm-hmm. And then, oh, I forgot about Australia. What about Australia?
Canberra.
Uh-huh, and how about the last one, New Zealand?
Wellington.
You got it.